Right, back with more Ben 10 this week. I'm wearing my bandanas again. I haven't worn one of these in a while, but yeah. Back with the green bandana. It's Monday night. You know what that means. It means we're back with Ben 10. Season 3. This time, episode 3. Yeah, last time, I think it's episode 3. Yeah, it's episode 3. Last time we had Subliminal, mad Subliminal episode with him just hypnotising Ben for most of the episode, and then at the end he hypnotised everyone but Ben. And yeah, hypnotic introduced to a new hypnotic villain, so that's always fun. I wonder if we'll get a new villain this episode. Like, I'm feeling a new villain episode or a Zombozo episode. Like, I miss Zombozo so much. Like, we haven't seen him since season 1, which is mad. And the last time we beat him was with Ghost Freak, but Ghost Freak's not part of the equation anymore. So, I'd love to see a Ghost Freak episode as well. But yeah, Ghost Freak was the answer to Zombozo last time, so what will be the answer this next time he shows up? I'm interested to see if we'll get a returning villain or a new villain. I don't want Dr. Animo again. I feel like we've been getting too much of Animo lately. I don't want as sad as it is, I don't want another Kevin 11 episode. I don't want another Vilgax episode. It definitely won't be a Subliminal episode. The Forever Knights, it would be interesting to see them come back this week. I'd also be okay with Hex or Charmcaster. I think I'd be more okay with Charmcaster because Charmcaster's a bit more of a fun villain to deal with. Like her literal bag of tricks. Her power set is a lot more fun compared to Hex, I think. It's a bit more charming, should we say. It's not much of a reaction if you can't see my eyes, so I guess I'm going to have to take these off. Shame. I actually think I look good in them. Do I look good in them? Put in the comments below. Oh god, I haven't got my notes out. I haven't got my notebook out. You absolute failure of a man. I'll have to take that out. Where's my pen? My room's been tidied without my knowledge, so I don't know where anything is now. And no, people don't tidy my room all the time. I do it most of the time. So yeah. We're moving into Ben 10 Season 3, Episode 3, so let's just get into this new episode right now! Salem. That statue would be torn down in these days. Charmcaster. You gotta love it. She's got a magic back, clearly. Oh, what the hell? Now she's captured. Oh! Oh no. Body switch.
It's me! It's CHARMCASTER! She must have been behind this whole thing. Wait, I'm not.
Bit aggressive for Gwen.
Reciting a spell. That'll turn us all into weasels or something. No telling what could come out of her mouth.
Okay, Jailbird. Your new home sweet home is going to be juvenile maximum security.
Oh god.
I'm just interested in what you're interested in. No, that's not it. You're setting me up to be punked somehow.
Ben's gonna catch on.
Hard for you, freak. I'm sorry, Ben.
She doesn't know how to act like Gwen.
Did you hit your head or something?
I beg that he actually sees Gwen using magic and then he figures it out from there. But I feel like it speaks more that if he just picks up on that it's not Gwen just from her attitude. There's diamond slides, apparently.
CHARMCASTER'S book of spells.
Oh, and it's going to get nicked out of her hand.
So that's how she did it. Charmcaster want to switch bodies with me. Unless she didn't want to switch with
Yeah,
me.
she wanted to.
Ben.
She wanted to switch with
She wanted
Ben.
to switch with Ben. That way she could get the Omnitrix. You got guts, girl. I'll give you that. Now quit stalling and give it to me. Okay. I just don't know exactly what it is.
Hey!
Bellum, Kokoro, Mazura.
Oh dear. It's Prison Break. What the hell is the bag doing?
So, I don't suppose you guys are going to change your ways and give up crime, are you? Oh, yeah, right. We're gonna make up for lost time. I thought you were going to say that.
Oh, don't turn on them. Mean.
If I ever see you again, Princess, I'm going to introduce you to all 10 of my friends here.
This episode is showing off CHARMCASTER'S powers in a great way.
Gwen's not Gwen. I am. She did some kind of transference spell, and we wound up switching bodies.
Yeah. How dumb do you think I am?
Very.
I don't have time for trick questions. I'm telling you the truth. Haven't you noticed Gwen acting all strange? You gotta believe me. If you don't, the real Charmcaster is going to wind up switching bodies with you and getting the Omnitrix. Alright, if you're Gwen, then you should know the name of the teddy bear Ben sleeps with. Hey, Furry Freddy has his own bed.
Just happens to be next to mine.
You just gave her the answer, you dweeb. Did your parents send you to doofus school, or were you born like this?
Gwen? It really is you.
Wow.
Ah, that's what I've been saying. Transfera Identica!
Transfer identity. Oh no.
No! This wasn't the way it was supposed to happen. I'm me again.
Ha! Your spell screwed up again.
So I should be me. But I feel kind of strange. Not quite myself.
God damn it. Body switch times 2.
I have some hand lotion in my back pocket. If you can rub it on your wrist, I mean, my wrist, your hand should be able to slide.
How are they going to do that? It's in a back pocket house. Yeah.
Ow! Hey, that hurt. Quit complaining. You should be happy. You're kicking my butt.
Ugh, since you put it that way.
You're the one who feels the pain, though. There's no way that's a thing.
We should respect your elders.
That voice is mad for Cannonball.
Anybody.
It's over. Give up or I'm... she's gonna swab the deck with your butt.
All you did is save me a trip below to get you.
Whoa! Gotta give Ben credit. This alien hero stuff is a lot tougher than it looks.
That voice is so mad. Not again. I've already wrote times 2. And of course, Ben still saves the day. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yes.
I'm me again.
And I'm Cannonball.
I'll just cook up another transference spell.
Hey. Oh, that would hurt. Oh. Bye-bye.
You want an out-of-body experience? Try this.
She's...
Hope this experience made you appreciate each other a little more.
Yeah.
She's got the spell book. Oh no.
Welcome back, Princess.
How terrible. How terrible for Charmcaster. It just turned into another Gwen versus Charmcaster thing. Mostly. I really like Charmcaster as a villain. She's a lot... Like, I liked the magical villain that Hex brought. But I feel like Charmcaster is much more of a fun character. She's a lot more fun than Hex was. I still like Hex. I still like the intimidating. I still like how intimidating he is, but I prefer Charmcaster. It's a lot more in tune with this show, I believe. She's got a cool design as well. And now she's being beaten up in prison for something she didn't do. Surprisingly, she's actually the innocent one. Salem, no desire to ever go to Salem whatsoever. A questionable past is in Salem. Back to Charmcaster, she was trying to get the Omnitrix, which she was trying to mix alien technology, and magic together. So that's the first time we've seen magic crossover with the alien technology. Because, like, usually, well, I mean, I say magical villains, we've only ever had Hex, but he's never been interested in the Omnitrix. I like that Charmcaster is something that for... Charmcaster and Hex are something for Gwen to sort out, because she's the more magical based one. And Ben gets all the rest of them. But there's nothing wrong with crossing over Ben versus Charmcaster or anything like that. Who knows, maybe we'll get Gwen versus Kevin 11 at some point. That'll be cool. But probably not. The body switch ×2. We had a Freaky Friday episode. It was cool to see Gwen getting a handle on the magic while she was in Charmcaster's body. The spellbook definitely helped with that, and all the tricks up her sleeve, literally. I wonder why the bag came to Gwen in Charmcaster's body. Is it just because usually you'd think magic can sense that? You think the bag is obviously magical, but I wonder why it came to Gwen. I mean, granted, she's got the body of Charmcaster, but she's got Gwen's. But it's still Gwen in there. I think the magic would be able to sense that. But fair enough. Ah well. Juvenile detention. It's just, well, juvenile detention is prison for kids. But it really felt like someone just. It really felt like going to prison, because that's what it was. Gwen went to prison. I think I would have liked this to be a 2-part episode. Well, a 2-part story. It would have been cool. And of course, I mean, it wasn't the driving home thing, but it didn't drive it home. But at least Ben noticed that Gwen was acting. Well, Gwen Charmcaster was acting strange. I think maybe I would have preferred it if. Maybe I don't know. I would have liked it if Ben figured it out on his own. That Charmcaster was Gwen and Gwen was Charmcaster, and then he took care of Charmcaster and then went to rescue Gwen in prison. But I feel like it speaks more to Gwen and her new experience with magic, that she was able to do it herself. She was able to escape using magic, so that shows her learning that ability. And then we had the second body switch with Gwen and Ben, which really went nowhere. It was just for entertainment for the last 10 minutes of the episode. Well, not even 10 minutes. Maybe even 5 minutes it was. And then the ridiculous kick from the pocket all the way over to catching it in the hand. That's just full-on cartoon. I mean, this is a cartoon, but that was too cartoony. Why did they have the same voice? Why did they have why, when Gwen was in Ben's body, did she still have her voice? Was that the case? Was that the case for Charmcaster? I mean, their voices are kind of similar for Charmcaster and Gwen. I didn't really notice. but I really noticed it when Gwen and Ben switched bodies. The diamond slides, I don't know why I wrote that down, but it was just a thing. Like, Diamond Head was flying all over the place, and he was creating diamond, like, ricochet slides, should I call them? I don't know. I don't know exactly what to call them, but I just wrote that down, so I don't know what the hell else I'd say about that. Charmcaster's bag of tricks has gone to the bottom of the ocean, so I wonder when we'll see that again, if we ever will. But Gwen has got Charmcaster's spellbook now, so that's a thing. That's going to be happening. She's going to be learning from Charmcaster's spellbook. Also, I want to note this. I mean, yes, we've seen that Gwen has the totems in the future. We know the magic still exists, but we never actually went through Charmcaster learning that the magic still exists. It feels like we just jumped straight back into the magical villains when last time we saw them, it was established that the magic had been sucked away. I know we're getting it back in the future because it was in the Ben 10,000 episode, but I would have liked to have seen an episode... Like, this is another reason why I think it should have been a two-parter. Like, I feel like we should have seen Charmcaster getting back her powers. Because at the end of last time, her powers were sucked away. A common theme I've been noticing, well, it's not really common because we're only 3 episodes in, but it looks like we're really focusing on the relationship between Gwen and Ben, about how they act with each other. Like, Ben 10,000 leaned heavily into that the first episode. I can't remember if it really happened that much in the last episode. I'm trying to think. But I remember I talked quite a bit about their relationship in my last review of the last episode, and then it really went into it here as well, of Ben noticing that Gwen wasn't acting right, and yeah, so Ben and Gwen's relationship has been a focal point right now for this season. So I wonder where this is leading. Like, if they continue to go that route and then end up with, like, possibly, like, I'm shooting for the moon with this one, and I don't know how they do it, but, like, possibly a Gwen versus Ben in the finale for somehow. Obviously not in a way that destroys their relationship forever, but some way to do that. Because that would be a really... To focus on their relationship in all the episodes and then lead up to them fighting each other at the end, that would be an amazing season finale, I think. Because it's different from just fighting the typical villain. And it's also something that's been building for the first 2 seasons as well. But whew, what an episode. I really liked it. It was a lot of fun. It was a typical formula of like a Freaky Friday thing. It's been done 1,000 times over. But this was done nicely. All in the span of 20 minutes as well. That's just my final thoughts. Really like Charmcaster. Notification there. Yeah, really like Charmcaster as a villain. Really liked focusing on the relationship between Gwen and Ben. Overall, a good episode. So, oh, and I'm just going to finish this off with another thing. I'm recording this on the 6th of July, so during the 22nd to the 20th, during the 22nd to the 26th, I think, of... I'm going to have to look this up. I can't believe I forgot this. How could I do this to myself? Yeah, during the 22nd to the 26th of July, I am going to be part of an event called ReactorCon, where a bunch of reactors are going to be collaborating with each other, putting out videos, putting out videos and reacting to Comic-Con stuff that we're coming out, because of course it's coming out the same weekend of Comic-Con. So yeah, I've got videos planned for that. I've got videos planned for that week. So, a particular video that I'm very interested to get into, and fingers crossed, hoping for a possible collaboration with one of these reactors, because that would just be a dream come true for this event for me. So, yeah, be there for ReactorCon. Well, be there. To be honest, I don't know how this whole thing is going to work yet, because obviously how ReactorCon works will revolve around how Comic-Con works, and we're still a bit unclear on how that's going to work out. But however it turns out, we're just going to try and have the best time. So, and we're going to try and make it the best time for you people watching as well. So, yeah. Until next time, we are over at, well, I keep forgetting. If you want to watch the full reaction to this episode, you can go over to my Patreon and watch it for $3 a month, along with any other show that I do, be it, well, any other cartoon show that I do, be it My Hero Academia, Batman, or even Ben 10. But if you want to watch the next week's episode, so early access for 1 week, ooh, you're special. You get to subscribe for $5 a month and watch reacted version of next week's reaction to Ben 10. So, full length $3, early access $5. Until next time, we are over and out. Bye!